Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone is fine and safe with relatives and friends. So at this particular COVID situation, we should follow the safety norms and be safe. And I would like to thank you for all of you to joining the session today. On the topics is achieve greater flexibility with various GEOVIA roles. Before going to the topic, I would like to introduce our organization. EDS technology is incorporated in 1994, basically to focus on PLM and engineering solutions, sales, implementation, and support services. And it is a platinum partner to Dassault Systèmes and the largest engineering and mining solutions provider in India. We are having more than 1,500 customers, 7 offices across India. We are having strategic alliances with world leaders of other OEMs. And we are having dedicated sales support, marketing, customer satisfaction, audit teams to address customers' mining business and support requirement. And we are also having our e-learning portal with focus on software and domain applications, complete system integration skills. And in the right side, you can see our offices. We are having our corporate offices in Bangalore, and we are having other offices across India in different locations. So I would like to request everyone, if you are having any questions or anything, I would request you to put in the chat box so that after the end of the session, we'll take all the questions and we'll clarify one by one in that particular Q&A session. Then coming back to mining at EDST, so we are there in the mining solution sales since last so many years for the mining solution sales, support and services. And we are having highly experienced team of geologists and mining engineer to give you the support services on GEOVIA suites of solutions. Presently, we are supporting 100+ mining and consulting and academia customers in India, and provided support to customers in different commodities like iron, manganese, chromite, limestone, gold, copper, and coal. Then coming back to the topic, that what is the particular application of GEOVIA role, so that you can able to quickly achieve all your requirement of the mining solutions or the production or the exploration planning, how to do in a better way through this particular application of GEOVIA roles. So GEOVIA is having different products. Apart from that, GEOVIA SARPAC and Mindset solutions are packaged into various roles presently, which will be address different requirement of mining applications for surveyor, geologist, and mining engineers. And these particular roles are licensed and operated through DSLS licensing system. DSLS means Dassault System Licensing Server. So this is a licensing system, you can say. This role license will be operated through this particular licensing system. Earlier, it was with GEOVIA licensing system. And this DSLS licensing system of SARPAC and Mindset is applicable for the latest version of SARPAC, that is 2020.1 and Mindset 2020.1, and the older version will not support in this particular licensing system. And the most important thing is that this licensing system is a soft lock, and there will be no dongle or sentinel is needed. So presently, maybe so many customers they are having the dongle and sentinel hard lock to use the software. So with this particular roles and application, there will be no particular hard lock. It will be a soft lock system. Then coming back to the details of the roles, what are there in this particular licensing or the GEOVIA SARPAC and Mindset licensing, you can see in the below table, there are 7 to 8 roles for the SARPAC and 2 roles for Mindset. So there are different roles with the trigram name. So one is drill and blast designer, GEOVIA mine designer, block modeler, mine contributor, sectional geology modeler, structural geology analyst, GEOVIA surveyor, stope optimizer, and SARPAC academic. As well as for Mindset, it is tactical mine planner and Mindset academic. So all these has been packaged. So based on the requirement of the particular application in the mining and the exploration or the geology industry, so that you can directly choose this type of roles and you can start working on that particular project very fast and very quickly, because there will be no sentinel movement or the application there. So with the subplug system, you can immediately start working on the application. So I'll go the applications one by one so that you can understand that which role give you what type of application, so that if your requirement is there, so based on that, the roles can be addressed for the application. So coming back to the first role, and that is called the GEOVIA block modeler, and the short form is JBM. So in this particular GEOVIA roles, you can able to take the exploration data, you can prepare the geological section, you can prepare the block model, and most importantly, you can do the estimation through the normal inward square distance estimation as well as geostatistics estimation. So this is the most advantage of this particular block model role, where all the applications of your resource parts will be taken care with geostatistical as well as normal inward square distance estimation method. So this is one of the most means you can say the powerful role in the GEOVIA's SURPAC system, so that you can able to analyze or you can able to find out your resource. Then another role is there that is called the GEOVIA sectional geology modeler, that is called JGM. In this particular application, you can do all the applications in the resource part, where it will not take the input of the geostatistical estimation and the block modeling. It will just give the sectional view as well as the area of that particular section, how much volume and what is the average grade is there and all these things. So suppose there is no complexity in the deposit, if it is a simple deposit and all, you can able to go for this particular modeler and you can do your resource part. Then coming back to another role that is called the GEOVIA mine contributor, that is called JMC. So this is the basic module of SURPAC software. Once you go for application of your mining or survey related work, so in that case, this GEOVIA mine contributor is minimum required to do the needful, and it will take care of your surface survey and DTM, and it will show the 3D model of your topography and all the information of the survey, what you are collecting through the GEOVIA surveyor module. I will go to the next slide, so that it can integrate and it can show a 3D model of your surface application. So as I earlier told that this JMC module on this particular GEOVIA surveyor, it will take care of your survey applications, and it will give you the exact position of your existing mining surface, and what is the volume it is there, and how your contouring will be there, what will be the section of the profile. All the application you can able to take it, including your drone survey data or total station or DGPS or GPS data can be taken care by this particular GEOVIA surveyor role, and you can able to do the analysis of your surface modeling or the volume calculation. Then coming back to the another application that is called the GEOVIA mine designer. So as I explained earlier, that the block modeler and geological sectional geology modeler, it will give the geological resource part, but here it will prepare by taking the information from the geological modeler and the block modeler roles. It will take the block model, and based on the requirement, you can prepare the open pit design or the underground design. From the open pit and underground ultimate pit design and underground mine planning, you can have the reserve part, so that you can find out how much reserve is there to do the mining application. And this application will be applicable for both open pit as well as for the underground design part, where not only for the pit design, it will also applicable for the dump design as well as for the road design. Suppose your deposit is present in some hilly terrain, and in order to reach to that particular location on a hilly terrain from the below the surface, then you need to design your roads so that what will be the curvature and how much cut and fill needs to be required to prepare the roads. That can be also you can able to design in this particular application. And there are so many other different type of analysis is there. You need to find out that how your PET you can able to prepare your monthly PET, quarterly PET or yearly PET or 5-yearly PET, like that. Different type of PET you can able to design, and you can find out that how much material you can able to mine in that particular period from this particular information. However, there is another product is called scheduling that will go to that one. From that scheduling information, if you are having a production scheduling software, that output will be input to this particular mine designer model. So that you can prepare your stage plan to find out how to mine and where to mine. So this is the application of the mine designer. Then coming back to another role that is called the GEOVIA drill and blast designer. So this module is applicable again both for the open pit as well as for the underground. If you are having the application of your drilling and blasting, where you need to find out that how much burden and spacing you need to give and what is the detonator and all the information you need to put in the software, then software will visualize, or you can give a 3D model of a blast design pattern, so that you can find out that after blast, how much material I can able to mine out and what will be the quality it will come. So that you can also do the control blasting, so that you can have a proper quality checking before the blast of that one, so that there will be no wastage of your material in the blast and all these things with the high grade and mixing and all these things with the low grade or medium grade, so that you can have some control blasting and all these things before doing the application. In the similar case, in the underground mines, you can do the ring design here, so that you can able to find out that after my each blast in the stopes and all, how much material I'm going to get and what will be the dilution factor and all. So you can able to find out from this particular application. And everything is interactive and you can see in 3D model, so that if anything you want to modify or rectify before the application, you can do it. Then coming back to the another application that is called GEOVIA Structural Geology Analyst. So this is one of the best solution, where if you are collecting the information from the fields, that is from during your borehole exploration process, if you are taking the input of your strata dipping or the joint plane or any other information of the structural related application, then all these information will be input to this particular application. Then the software will create the analysis with a stereographic projection, and it will showcase that how your ore body or the deposit is dipping in which direction, if there is any joint plane or any fracture, any cracks is there. If you are encountering all the information and you are putting in the software, then software can able to analyze it, and it can be able to find out if there is any slope sliding or any sort of geotechnical parameter study for the underground and for the open pit, you can able to do it. So that accordingly you can prepare your mines before starting up the mine, so that while you prepare a ultimate pit or any stage pit, that time also you can take care of your bench height or width, as well as in the stope design also you can do accordingly based on the input of the structural analytical tools. Then coming back to another application or the roles that is called GEOVIA Stope Optimizer. So this application will be for the underground stope optimization, where you need to find out that what will be the optimized pit based on the input financial part of that application, so that it can able to control your dilution as well as your other parameters to suit to your requirements, so that it will create a particular optimized stopes to go ahead with the plotting. Whether you can have a cutoff grade and all these things, all the information you need to put in the software, then software will guide you that what is the practical mining parameters, minimum and maximum mining width, and anticipated wall dilution, minimum and maximum wall angle, and many other factors. So all these information, if you put in the software, then Stope Optimizer will give you the optimum stope of the underground application, so that in your working process or in the production, there will be not much deviation from the plan versus actual production. Then coming back to the next application is the mine scheduling application. That one will be the GEOVIA tactical mine planner. So the input from SURPAC software roles, what already I discussed earlier, that is the input to this particular tactical mine planner, where it will take care of your block model, estimated block model with your current pit surface and the ultimate pit to design, or it can guide you that from where you will get and how you mine, so that your target quality and quantity you can able to find out. With your stockpile management, starting from day-to-day mining to monthly or quarterly or yearly or 5-yearly plan, you can able to prepare, and you can check that whether it meets to your requirement or not, whether is there any modification is required in your planning process, and all these things that you need to do before starting up your mines production process. And it is also calculate the haulage requirement, excuse me, so that how much time it will take to carry the material from your pit floor to the dumping yard or to the stockpile. So how many trucks can be required? So based on that, you can able to calculate, and what is the hour it is required and what is the availability of the trucks you need to put it. Then software can calculate based on the distance in the real field information, and it will give you that yes, this much of equipment or machinery is required to address your maybe 2 million or 5 million or 10 million or 20 million tons of your production. So in that way, you can have a particular process you need to do it. And similarly, it will give different type of charts and different type of your report, so that by analyzing all these things, you can able to control your production target and production planning, which will be meet to the requirement. And based on the production plan, you need to reconcile based on the survey. Suppose you are planned for maybe 30,000 or 50,000 ton of ore in a particular day. Due to certain reason, maybe it is not possible. So in that case, if you are having the survey properly, then you need to reconcile with your plan versus the actual one. But mostly that daily survey and all these things is not possible. So you make it maybe in a 2 weeks or in a month, how the things is moving, so that based on that you can able to monitor your production versus achievement and the plan versus actual. So in that case, the software will helpful to guide you your production and your planning process. So altogether, these are the roles I explained on the applications and SURPAC and mine scheduling, so that cater all the requirement of your mine planning, starting from exploration, surveying, resource estimation, as well as reserve estimation, including your production and planning. All these are can able to work with the DSLS licensing. That means there will be no sentinel or no hard lock is required. You need to select this particular application and you can able to start the operation. So for the existing customer who is having the earlier module, so that can be also transferred to this particular role migration. So if you are wishing to go for the role migration, then we will discuss with the respective customer, and accordingly the existing licenses already having with the customers that can be migrated to this one. Then they can seamlessly work with this licensing and this type of packaging of the roles, and they can drive their applications. This DSLS is the Dassault System licensing system, having two type of licensing. One is node lock. That means suppose you are having a laptop or desktop, there will be no network or anything in your organization. Then in a particular system, you need to give your MAC ID or the computer ID. So a digital license will be generated on that particular system, and the license will be run in that particular, there will be no particular sentinel or anything. So that you can able to use at your home or your office or anywhere place with the node lock application. Suppose you are having some network and concurrent options in your system, in your organization, then the license will be installed in your server where your all the system the licenses are working, so that the MAC ID of the server will be there. Then individual client system will have the software, and they can able to take the this network license from the server. Suppose you are having one license, so at a time maybe there are 5 or 10 users in a system. So at a time one person can able to use the license. Once he log out, then another person can able to use the license without any other disconnection or anything, if the server can connected with that particular laptop. So if your license is in a headquarter and your operational team sits in mine site, and there is some connection between the headquarter and the mine site, so they can able to seamlessly connect the server and take the license, and they can complete the job very quickly and very neatly on this particular application. So these are the two process, local and network wise. Then coming back to the benefits of roles of and DSLS licensing. So that is the soft lock system, no physical dongle or sentinel is needed. Not worry about losing the dongle. Sometime we found that this hard lock maybe due to certain reason, maybe someone maybe taken away or something may be lost. So in that case, it will be another process to bring back to the licensing in the system. So there will be no such type of worriness will be there. Get access to new application which were earlier unavailable. So due to this particular role applications, there are different other additional module. It will be added into this role if you move to the existing your module based to the role base, so that you can able to work with the new module which already not with you. So that can be a benefit to the role migration. And the ability to easily manage licenses, choose from a list of available licenses, and the ability to take license offline. So another thing is that there will be some, if it is in network, so if there are 5 to 10 users are there, so you can able to find out that who is the user, how much time they are using, and all these things. So that report you can able to find out. So based on the requirement, you can distribute the license or timing to the user, so that there will be a seamless work in between the organization and the department. And another advantage is that in this particular DSLS licensing, you can able to take the license offline. That means, suppose you are having some work where there is no network connectivity between your server and the system. In that case, suppose for 1 day, minimum for 1 day or maximum for 30 days, you can take the license on rent basis, or you can borrow that license, so that there will be no requirement during that time any network connection and anything, so that you can able to work with the software anywhere without any connection. So once you complete your work, you can again come back to office and you can return back that particular license to the server. Then again, other team member who are there in the system, they can able to work on that particular license. So this way, this is the advantage you can able to get. And this get license uses information, what I already told, that you can find that what is the usability of the license and how much time it is there with a particular user and all, so that you can able to monitor that one, and you can do the due diligence of your particular license uses. So this is the benefit of the roles and licensing system. Then coming back to the next application, why roles or DSLS? Because this particular licensing is there, particular application is there, everything is there, then why it is required that so that you can move to licensing system. So as per my earlier communication, so this product is from Dassault Systèmes, and Dassault Systèmes is a global OEM where they are working with near about 12 particular divisions apart from mining. They are not working only in mining. There are different solutions they are already having for 12 industries, starting from automobile, aerospace, medical, or any other devices, including so many different type of your applications. They are having the product and solutions, and which is already proven in the technology field of other industries. So with the mining industries, because as it is a different type of application and all, so there will be integration needs to be there with the other industries application to the mining industry. So in that case, unless until all the licenses and all the applications are seamlessly connected through a licensing system or server, it is not possible. So in that case, all the Dassault Systèmes licensing, the systems are through DSLS licensing. That is the unique one. All the systems and all the applications are work on DSLS. If GEOVIA licenses are Sentinel based, then it is a difficult or it is a technically challenge to integrate other solution to this particular license. So that's DSLS license has come through role base. Once it is come to the role base, then there will be the integration through happen a platform that is called 3D experience platform. That is a application. You need to connect through that particular application into the role, and there are so many other products just like your simulation product or blending optimization product. There are some project management products. So all these type of different already solutions, proven solutions are there to connect and integrate with the mining solutions, so that apart from the mine planning and designing, so you can able to do different type of analysis and different type of other activities which is required for the mining industry to seamlessly allow the mining users to find out what is the best possibilities way to get the output of the production or the exploration or any other aspect of the mining. So this is a means allow a more collective, collaborative and transparent view of the mining data, providing a single source of truth, and greater collaboration with mining industry to improve sustainability of mineral resources extraction in a responsible and resourceful manner, and to assist mining organization in their digital transformation. Because now everywhere due to this particular scenario, we are unable to move away from our home. Now the thing is morely we are based on the means our digital transformation, so that you can have the information in front of you with a 3D model or through technological point of view in front of you, so that you can verify it or you can check it and you can approve it, so that the thing can move properly. So unless until there will be integration process through a platform or through a process, it is not possible. So now with this 3D experience platform, we can able to connect. So now in the next slide, just I am just giving few of the examples on the process of working. Presently, most of the companies are adopting, and if you go to the platform, then how it will be benefit to the organization. If you move to the DSLS role and to the platform, then how it will be helpful. Suppose that is a particular case I just want to explain here. Suppose a production geologist is there, maybe in the name of Kumar or XYZ. Suppose he has done some updated in the block model, and he needs to share it with the relevant stakeholders, some of whom are at their other sites or do not have access to SERPAC. There may be a chance in that is a scenario. And Kumar needs feedback and approval, which will include update to the block model, possible from another geologist or another mining engineer who is working. And the mine manager wants the update completed as quick as possible. So Kumar needs to collect all the response and ensure the model is updated correctly. So maybe this is a case, maybe for a block model, maybe it can be for exploration, maybe it can be for any other application. Suppose this is the case is happening, then there will be a communication. Already we are presently also we are having. So in the screen you are finding that all the communication and all the information is started moving on that based on that particular requirement from the particular user. So in the screen you can find that all the communication, it is moving in and around with different stakeholders. And in that case, the time it is going and the time is cost now in today's date. So there may be some sort of your means communication gap in between the team. Maybe certain people is maybe on leave, maybe in other work, so he cannot give the time and all these things. However, presently also we are doing the work and the work is also going. It is not like means we are not facing the challenge and all. So it is going on. But ultimately, the time schedule and the process, what you are adopting through email or through our WhatsApp chat or through any other mode or telephone or whatever it may be, we are doing. And the thing is get maybe extended for some of the regions of a particular person or particular group of team. We could not be able to give the output on time. So in that case, the time is cost. Then coming back to the ineffective communication, the hinder collaboration. So here I'm just explaining, suppose somebody is giving through email, then he is searching the data in the folder. Then this is the data you will find. This is maybe a survey data and all. Suppose somebody want to find out that this red mark area where there is some error is there, so he need to modify it. Then he need to send a mail. Again, it will come to through some conversation through maybe WhatsApp or through Skype, whatever it may be. Then again through mail, through phone, like that. The process will go on in a different manner so that the data is driven from one system to another system or one person to another person in a different way. so that it takes time, and finally it will be totally dependent on the particular persons or particular group of team who are handling this data, so that if any questions from a top management want, then we will search for that particular person. Then you speak with Mr. Kumar, then he will give the data. Like that, it is already mostly on the people dependency in the process. So in that case, ineffective communication. So the collaboration, it is little bit not there presently. Yes, we are doing, I'm not denying, but the thing is that still there is some improvement is required, so that I can go to the next slide so that you can understand that how it can be addressed and how better result can become. Then this is the challenges without effective collaboration is that chances of inaccurate data due to the human errors. No central repository to house, document and work. That means no central repository, just I explained that somebody, it will be a man driven or a person driven, so that the data will be with him. Leading to issue with version control, particularly during end of month or shift changeover. Then lack of full and transparent communication between department, approval routing is unclear. An ideal standard operating procedure not defined, then difficult to get a complete view on the status of a team project. So these are the challenges if we do not have a proper collaboration in this particular manner, so that our work and our time and our output is totally depend in such type of application and such type of our work process. Then now coming back to the application of our 3DX platform, improve communication with collaboration. Now in the screen you are finding that the application is a centralized application, and all the stakeholders are connected through this particular application centrally, and all the communication and all the information is sharing through this particular application, so that a centralized process of your communication will be taken care. In this particular communication, you can able to share your 3D block model or your drawing data or your mail communication or any chart, anything what you are doing with different platforms. So it is a single platform where all the facilities are available, so that the stakeholders who are there, they can monitor all the activities in this particular process, so that your time and cost, both are things that's coming down, so that quickly you can able to give the approval. Suppose a mine manager is there, so he wants the data, so that he can give that within 3 days or 4 days, we need to complete this particular aspect. Then the time period is fixed, then the particular team is prepared, so that they can able to start working, and all the information will be clearly visible through this platform, and they can able to monitor that what is the progress, and if any process delay is there due to some technical or some other reasons, they can, everyone is aware of that one, not like that one person will be. And finally, they can able to find out what is the final data and final output. They can able to find out at the end of this project. Then coming back to the benefits of effective collaboration, flexibility with roles, that will be the knowledge acquisition and sharing, better traceability and management of tasks and projects, ensures data is backed up and secure, make decision rapidly based on the most up-to-date data at the mine site and at head office, collaborative file sharing, ensure a single source of truth of shared data. So all the data you can able to keep it in a particular folder or for means a particular location where anybody can able to find out what is the latest data is there. Then provide in the communication, provide context sensitive feedback and comments. Suppose if anything want to give some comment or any other in the project feedback or anything, they can give a proper thing, so everyone can able to monitor that one, and accordingly if it is suits to everyone, they can implement it. And the most important is the team collaboration. Manage projects efficiently and enable easier reporting with a single source of truth. Facilitate transparency and two-way communication between people, department and sites, and ensure standard operating procedure including stakeholder approvals, and easily organize, assess and execute work quickly using a Kanban style tax dashboard. So these are the benefit of the collaboration and with the application of platform. So unless until you move to the role migration with the existing mine planning software, you cannot have this type of means application or the information. Suppose there are multiple locations of a particular mines, different type of different area they are working, so that from the HO level, if they want to monitor, so they need to have a proper control of the individual locations and a particular operating procedure, so that everyone can follow that one. So if it is already available, so any location or any particular team or any project can be follow that one, so that there should be a proper process and all these things can be followed. So like that you can able to do. And this process is totally web-based, so that means cloud-based as well as your premises. You can put this particular application on your premise or in the cloud, so that all the data and all the application you can able to access from anywhere. Apart from your office hours, you can able to, suppose you are in airport or in your home or anywhere. So all these information or all the means approval or anything, if it is required at your end, you can able to take the information through your mobile or through your laptop or desktop anywhere if it is connected through network, so that there will be no particular delay in the approval process or monitoring process or finding any sort of giving any sort of solution or guideline to the subordinate or to the teams. So this way you can able to connect and you can able to complete your work, so that in that case your work of your activity will be rapidly increased and you can complete the job more effectively and efficiently. So that your questions or any clarification is required, I can able to answer. We'll close the session, and I would like to thank you all for your time and participation for this particular webinar. And be safe and protect yourself and your family. Thank you very much.